Hi, my name's Fantassy. I wanted to share my story of my husband who caught COVID-19, which I will never forget that date. It was probably May 24th when I noticed something was off, something was wrong. He was profusely sweating and he just didn't look too good. He is an essential worker, so he was in the front lines. 4 days later from that day, I was calling an ambulance because he had shortness of breath. My world changed forever. I was in shock because it's a very real thing that happens and comes to people. That next day, that night that he got taken by ambulance, I went to go get tested for myself. I was very scared because I saw how quickly, like that, it can affect a whole house. It could affect a person, and how serious people should and need to be taking this. Well, it took them 9 days for my results. I tested negative, but I did have all the symptoms the first week that he was taken away. But my test still came out negative. I didn't have them as bad. They were mild, not bad enough to where you had to be put in the hospital. To see your significant other like that was the worst thing I could have possibly imagined that could happen. But it did. I'll be inserting pictures of the day that they took him in the ambulance and when he was able to sit up again from being on oxygen. He was on 100% oxygen. He couldn't talk. He couldn't move. He couldn't take care of himself. The hospital people, staff had to do everything for him. It wiped him out, and it almost took his life. He was this close to being on a respirator. The details are very graphic and very something that's just mind-blowing. Unless you go through it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Unless you're the significant other, you'll know where I'm coming from. Watching this, your life flashing in front of your eyes. I chose to make this video for awareness. I chose to speak out and to share some pictures in this video I'm going to be posting. I thank you so much for reaching out to me when I did post that my husband is a COVID survivor. They did send him home. He was on oxygen when he came home. He's still recovering, but he's doing a lot better. And by the grace of God, he made it. It looked very grim. And I want to give inspiration because when you're at home, the significant other is at home and your other is in the hospital fighting for their life. It does something to you. It changes you. You go through so much emotions. Sometimes you feel like you're going crazy. But if I didn't have God, I don't know what I would have done. Because I had to be on my God time prayer. My God time prayer. We had a prayer circle praying for him because basically they told him it was a 50-50 chance. Either you'll pull through or you won't. Well, thank you to the donors that donate plasma because for the recovering COVID victims prior to him, they do their plasma, these cells, they draw their plasma. He was able to receive that. Some people, a transfusion. Some people respond to it with 24 hours, and some people don't respond to it at all. He didn't respond to it until the third day. I believe he got 4 transfusions, and he was able to receive that. His body didn't reject it. So he lives to tell another story another day. So I thank you for watching, and I thank you. And I want to inspire you, encourage you to make your video. Give someone hope. It's not always bad. Not everybody dies from this. God bless you. Thank you so much.